Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is my finale for what I'm calling my mini graveyard project pan. So there is a regular graveyard project pan going on. It started at the end of April and would go for 6 months to Halloween, which is hopefully today when I'm posting this. And they were doing updates every other month. I joined in a little late. I started 3 months ago, so I decided to do updates every month. So I did an update the first time. I was sort of synced up with everyone else, and then I did an update last month, and now I'm trying to sync up my final update with everyone else doing the project. So let's get straight into the products. The first product I've been working on is the Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. So this is their famous product that sort of put them on the map because it's different than everybody else. It's got some patent protected bond thing in here. I don't get this product. I don't know if maybe my hair is not damaged enough. I don't do a whole lot of heat styling. I don't dye my hair regularly, so I don't feel like it's super damaged compared to how it has been in the past. So maybe I'm just not getting the benefits of this product. And so you can see here, I didn't quite finish the product, but that was kind of intentional. So you can see I started way up here. I was about halfway through the bottle, and I'm pretty much almost done. I purposely didn't finish this because I've mentioned this before. I'm going to attempt to dye my hair next month, so hopefully it goes okay. And I feel like this is a product that's supposed to be good when you're doing hairstyling. I'm not 100% sure if I should use it before I dye it or after, or maybe I try and split what I've got and use it before and after. Not 100% sure on that. I'll have to Google what people do, but I thought maybe I should save it for that. But this will be done end of the calendar year. This will definitely be done. Hopefully next month this is done. So last month this was 49.62 grams. I finished it, or I'm ending it in the project at 42.25 grams. In total, I used 42.18 grams of this product. I apologize if it's a little dark. I'm going to try and edit this video post because I can't get it any brighter without it looking super weird. It's so dark today. It's been like this all day and I don't know why it's so dark. So I apologize that it's a little dark in the video, but hopefully it won't look too dark for you once I edit this. The next item is the Delia Organics Nail and Cuticle Oil. I forgot to mention at the beginning, there's two types of products. There's collecting cobwebs, which this was a collecting cobwebs item, which is basically stuff that's sitting around that you haven't been using for a long time, things that are getting close to expiring. And then the other category is resurrection. So it was in a previous project and now you're bringing it back to try and finish it. This is a resurrection item. And I didn't finish it, which I think I said that I wasn't going to finish it. I didn't think I was going to finish it, but I've done pretty good progress on it. I'm pretty happy with how far along I've moved on this, and I think I'm not 100% sure if I will roll this into my full year project pan, my team project pan. I said I might do that. I'm not 100% sure I'll do that, but I'm definitely going to just try and work on this for the rest of the year, whether I do that silently offline or I might throw it in the team project pan or my full year project pan. So last update, this was 28.19 grams. Or sorry, spoiler, last month this was 28.82 grams. It's now 28.19 grams. So that's a difference of, oh, I totally messed this up. I think I messed my numbers up for this. Maybe not. I didn't say the last month's difference of this. That's what it was. So last month, or between the last update and the final, I used 7.37 grams. Anyway, so between last update and this update, I used 0.63 grams. So in total, I used 1.52 grams. It's another product I don't get. I don't think it does anything for me, but whatever. I'm using it anyway. The next item is definitely a huge collecting cobwebs. This one was back in the nest, in the deep hole of the cobwebs. This is the Estee Edit, the Edgiest Kohl. They call it a shadow stick. It's in the shade 01 Black Viper. This came in a kit. This brand doesn't exist anymore. I picked this because I just wasn't using it because it's this big thick stick, and I found that I can actually use this as a liner, just as a regular liner. It actually does work. And there's a little shaper. I don't want to call it a sharpener, but a shaper in the bottom, so you can help shape the top a little bit. So I was surprised that I was able to use this. I did try and use this all over the lid as a base. No bueno, that was bad. It did not work. It was so patchy and it was so sticky. I couldn't get it to glide and give a smooth color across. It was bad. It was a rough go. I was like, you know when you do something with your makeup and you're like, oh, I've ruined the whole thing. Like, I've just ruined it all. That's what happened with this. So I'm happy that I have like used this product and I moved it along. I might put this in a project in the future because I feel like I did use quite a bit. I feel like this is actually a product I can finish, which I'm kind of surprised about, to be honest, because I feel like I did pretty good in the last 3 months or so with this product. So last month this was 13.02 grams. It's now 12.99 grams. That's a difference of 0.12 grams. In total, I used 0.16 grams. The next item in my project is this Nars Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Light Point 275 Canal. I actually just talked about this recently in that like, sort of it was like a lazy virtual shop with me video, and I talked about like this shade. I actually noticed I was using this week, and I'm like, okay, we're at that point where this is just getting a little too dark for me to use. It's not great for the under eyes with this shade, so I'm strongly considering getting a new shade, especially because I feel like I've really worked this, and I'm like, I should have put this in a project sooner. I was surprised I was so close to pan. Like I think I hit pan in the first month when I put this in the project, and I'm pretty sure compared to where I was last month, the little circle in the middle has grown. There is quite a bit of product around the edge though. Like, haven't really used the stuff around the edge. So there's still quite a bit of product left in this. But I feel like I can still use another shade in this for different purposes, if that makes sense. It's not redundant. So last month this was 29 grams even. It's now 28.73 grams. That's a difference of 0.27 grams. In total, I used 0.66 grams of this product. Again, not too sad that I didn't like finish these items, but for me it was about getting progress and moving some of these items along and getting use out of them. Like some of them are just sitting there. An item that is finished, I mean, it doesn't look finished because it's not technically finished. I might be able to get one more use out of it, is this Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. So previously I finished up the Nude by Nature Perfecting Primer. It was a sample size, so I put this one in. And I mean, it kind of looks, you can see, I didn't even draw a line because there's product all over the side. It eventually stopped pumping, and I started like using the little, what do you call it, this little thing to try and scrape it out, which is getting kind of difficult now. And I think I'm just going to get like a little spatula, and I think I can maybe scoop out one more use out of this. But I'm calling it like it's done. Like, I'll get one more use. Like, I'll use this probably tomorrow, and then that's it. It's done. I don't like this product. Not that I don't like it. It just doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's no better or super special. Like, I don't look like a freaking supermodel when I put this on. I don't feel like my foundation looks wildly better compared to other primers that I've used that are like way cheaper. This does have a lot of that silicone-y feel, which I'm not a huge fan of, kind of like the Smashbox primer. I don't like the OG Smashbox primer, and this kind of has a similar slip to it with like a moisturizing type aspect to it, but it's just a weird texture. Yeah, it's like, I don't know why this got so much hype in the past. Like, I don't get it. And it is a bit weird. There is like I don't want to say a blue cast to it, but I'm going to say a blue cast to it. When I put it on all over my face, it's like, you kind of notice like the whiteness of this. I guess that's what it is. It's the whiteness. It goes away, like it doesn't stay like that, but it's a bit like, oh, that's interesting. That was a weird, unexpected feature. Anyway, I introduced this last update at 33.79 grams. I'm leaving it at 30.17 grams. That's a difference of 3.62 grams. And then the last item in this project, I had the Bath & Body Works Poolside Pop. Way too much of a summer scent, so I swapped it out for the In the Star scent. I like this scent. I'm not like in love with it. It's not like my most favorite scent, but it is a nice appropriate fall scent. It's a nice light scent. I feel like it has zero lasting power. Like, I can spray this, and within a couple hours I'm like, did I even put this on? Like, I don't know. Which is good and bad, because then it's like, oh, I could reapply it, although I didn't do that very often. I even didn't use this every single day, so my progress wasn't as great as I had hoped. I sort of did some surgery on the label there so I could see where I was at and draw the line. So I only had this in the project for 1 month. I'm not like super disappointed with that. It's not bad progress, but could I have done a little bit more? Probably. The only reason I was saying about like the lasting power, I put on another perfume the other day, the Sunflowers Elizabeth Arden. I was like, I'm just going to try that because I can't remember. Sometimes I can't remember what things smell like. And that, like, I could smell all day. Like even in the evening, I was like, yep, I can still smell that Sunflowers. Whereas this, it's like, no, I definitely can't smell it. I mean, I just put it on, so I can smell it now, but give it 3 or 4 hours and I won't be able to smell it, which is, again, neither here nor there for me. I don't really care. I'm not a huge fragrance person. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, so let's just go with the weights. When I introduced this last month, it was 79.48 grams. It's now 70.61 grams. That's a difference of 0.87 grams. So yeah, that's my finale for this, what I'm calling my mini graveyard project pan. I really enjoy doing like a 3-month project pan, so I'm going to continue to try and do some of these smaller ones. I know there's like some 6-month project pans. I already missed the boat. Like, I'm so bad. The Fantastic Ladies are the group that's kind of started a lot of these. And I am part of their group on Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook very often. So I miss things all the time. I don't really pay attention. And that's sometimes when I'm like a little late with projects and modify projects, which I don't think there's anything wrong with modifying. I mean, the whole point is to make the project work for you. You don't want to do something, you don't want to do a panning project and it's arduous and like annoying. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point. Like, why are you suffering like that? There's no point. So I love though, like the creativity of some people. Like, people come up with really cool projects. There's one that Ruth is doing right now. I can't remember what it's called, but like there's all these different questions that are like sort of like all over the map, and it's like really fun. I think it's like a roulette one. I was like, oh, that sounds like really fun. Maybe I'll do something like that at some point. But yeah, I do like these 3-month ones. When you're doing the year-long one, and I picked like these big products in the year-long one, that it can drag a little. So these are like a nice little variety, and my year-long one, I mostly focus on makeup. It's nice to throw in a few other little products that I can actually finish up and feel like I've made some progress on. So yeah, like if you're not sure about panning and you want to try it, I suggest doing like a 3-month. A 3-month one will give you a taste for what it's like, and it's a nice small amount of products, and yeah, you can see if it works for you or not. So anyway, I'm totally rambling today. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free, give it a little thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you did subscribe to my channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.